Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Play Secret of Evermore. There we go. Okay. Time to beat up a boss. Welcome to Thrax. He is an awesome guy. I think he's awesome at least. Sorry for the green. That was my volume. Because I don't know if you guys could hear it. I know that I can't really hear it, but it's one of the most awesome boss themes ever. I'm gonna start out right away by beating this fellow up with alchemy because it makes the fight so much easier. Just to wail on his heart. It pretty much takes away like a third of his health by doing that. Man, you can hardly tell that he's just a rake with a tarp draped over it. Anyway, time to res my dog, because he was predicted to die. Pretty much this fight, relatively straightforward if you haven't noticed. Try and get to the heart, and punch it in the face with a bone. These maggots spawn throughout the fight. And really if you kill all four, they just drop back down. Oh crap. He also does acid rain. One of his big threats hits for like 30 or so. Let's see. You generally want to stay above 30. More maggots. Hooray. You can kill the arms for experience, but since I'm kind of doing this as a bit of a rush job, considering that I don't want to have you guys sitting here watching the fight the whole time, so I'm being kind on you so that this game entirely won't take forever. Huh. I apparently beat him in slightly over 2 minutes. Well, his heart exploded. His arms blew off for some reason, and his face is pretty much melting. I'm glad that I won, and this is a giant explosion. But I received stuff. Let's see. I got the spider axe, or spider's claw, my first axe. It's pretty awesome, for what it does, at least. I thought I got jewels, but I guess not. Before I start the little sequence, I wanted to point out the architecture of the room and ask you guys, what the hell are these things? Like, I don't know if there are things hanging from the ceiling, or if they're like his blown off legs, or what the fuck. But the architecture confuses me here. But let's pop open this cocoon. I actually tried at one point popping it with the bone crusher, and it didn't work. So you do need the spider axe for that. I think he just said he was Nobilian, which is interesting. Would explain a lot. But my entire victories for this fight: an axe, some wax, and some oil. But that was Strongheart. There's not much to say about him. He doesn't make much more of an appearance unless you visit his hut. But let's make our way through this hole, if you would. Found 2 crystals and the mammoth guard. Hurrah! Saves myself like 100 talents, maybe. But now we get to walk on the edge wall thing of this place. Not much to see. 4 parts wax. And this is an interesting little thing. For the longest time I thought it was like a full wall, until I saw one of my brother's friends who also played the game used an alchemy spell that I had never seen before, and told me he got it here because he saw his dog walking through the wall, and he kind of followed it to this neat little haven. But he gives me the acid rain formula, which is what Thrax was using on me. But I don't know, I never really use it. Mostly because water is used for a far more important alchemy spell. So is roots, and they're generally something you want to keep a hold of. Anyway, I'm gonna let him save my game because he's a nice dude. And let's steal his items. I kind of wonder what he's doing up here, but I don't really question it. Well, actually, yes, I do, but I mean, NPCs always appear in strange locations, so. Anyway, strange enemy that I've always seen and kill a lot. But let's go straight to Fire Eyes, shall we? Because I feel like you guys deserve it. Because my dog leveled up. That's why you deserve it. Yeah. Let's see. Attack, swing. Attack, swing. I love how the kid talks to his dog as a form of letting me know what to do next in the story. But back to, I think her name was Elizabeth, I don't remember. But I got a nifty claw, just like an axe. Strong Heart's back. Volcano to the north cooling down. Blah 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 blah. Yada yada. World's based on dreams. This one based on her prehistoric fantasies. One of my friends actually asked me why, and it's actually a good question as to why the world isn't affected by the kid, but the dog is. And I think it's because the dog chewed on the wires. Ooh. It's like what happens in the Pale People of Planet 5, or V. It's about a bunch of astronauts who get stuck on an exact replica of Earth, except it's populated by zombie vampires, and, well, actually, isn't like that at all. Awesome. Go anecdotes. I got call beads. I think I might actually just spam these only on final bosses. They give you a couple of spells. And I'm not sure if what she's about to do is because she's using alchemy, or because she's a god of the world, or maybe she was just pyrokinetic in real life. But that's what she can do. It's rather interesting. Anyway, I got a bit over a minute. Or, yeah. I'm gonna go visit Strongheart real quick. Yes, the Bone Crusher cannot cut weeds. It's the only item I believe that can't. Oh, how did I let that happen? Okay, I understand why the dog did that, though. He wanted to be like me. What a kind little animal. With the axe in hand, I can now cut through everything. Ooh, a shell hat. Sweet. I'm just getting a bunch of armor now. Who needs to buy stuff? I don't. Anyway, let's talk to him. Bada 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 bada. He gives me the cure formula. Great against poisons, confounds. Let's see, we want roots, so those will become important later, and a bunch of oil. And I'm broke now. But my game is saved. And I got wax, and oil. Anyway, guys, next time on Let's Play, I'm gonna try and hunt down some vipers. And probably get a new weapon. Probably. We'll see. Later, guys.